Hello and welcome everyone to a whole new YouTube video. I have not done a YouTube video in so long. Last time I did a video was like 3 months ago, and that was my first ever video, and that was my review of Gencraft watercolors. If you haven't seen that, go check the previous video. It is literally the first video I've ever uploaded on my channel, so go check it out. I'll link my socials in the description of this video. Sorry if I'm a little awkward. I like to do my videos completely unscripted. I like to just get into things. Anyway, hi, Zombie Art here, new upcoming art YouTuber. So in this video, I'm going to review Temu art supplies, and I'm going to challenge myself in just using Temu art supplies. Okay, so I have here a sketchbook, marker, pens, and it's gonna be fun. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, smash the like button, subscribe, comment if you want to see more of these art review videos. I really hope you guys like these videos, okay, because I'm just really doing this for fun. But yeah, let me show you guys what I got. Okay, so to prove I got this stuff from Temu, I'm going to show a screenshot right here to show that yes, these are from Temu. So let's see what I got, shall we? I have here these Touch 60-piece markers, okay? Let me open the bag real quick. I show off the bag real quick. And this is them. 60 markers. Okay, and they're not brush tip though. They are, as you can see, they have a chisel tip and a bullet tip. Okay, I gotta admit, these markers are pretty light. They're not heavy, so there's a part of me that thinks that's because they don't really have that much ink in them. So will they die on me? Who knows? If they do, I'll give an update. Anyway, outside of the markers, I will be using those today. I also got fine liner colors, 12 set. I've already organized them in rainbow order. These are fine lining pens to outline the drawing. And finally, the most important thing, in my opinion, the sketchbook. This is the most bland, straight to basic sketchbook I've seen, but I kind of like it because it has that type of cover that you could customize. I've seen people do some crazy stuff with these type of covers, so I'm kind of excited doing something crazy as well. If you guys want me to see me customize my notebook, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we don't have to do a swatch test on each color because I already did it. Let me show you all. And here they are. I've marked every color and number. And as you could see, and if I'm gonna zoom in really closely, they have like this, how do I say this? Very fluffy, the page itself is kind of has like that very fluffy like texture. Definitely feels like wood. And the ink itself kind of spreads a little when placed on it. It's not like it. This isn't marker paper, as I saw. They refer to it as mixed media paper. I've also did a test of the fine liners, so this is what they look like on paper. But I'm not really going to color with these. These are just used for outlining. So I gotta admit, these are looking pretty good. Now for our drawing, I have no idea what to do because, oh yeah, if you're gonna, this is a mistake I did yesterday. If you're gonna use this type of paper, and I'm gonna back up real quick, this paper is very flimsy. The colors 100% bleed on this thing, so please get yourself a piece of plastic to put under the page to prevent it from bleeding. Anyway, I'm gonna cut real quick, and you guys are gonna see a drawing on this paper. So toodaloo. And we are back. So for today's sketch, I'm gonna draw, I've colored a Hinata, but this is just an ordinary Hinata. I want to do a Hispanic version or a Latina version where I thought Hinata would look like as a Latina. It's just something I've been wanting to do. I'm Puerto Rican myself. So I want to see myself represented as a character I really like. So these fine liners, I've used these to do the outline. And I gotta say, I'm gonna do this close up. She looks really good. You can see where I did mess up a little. But as for the colors, they're not that bad. But now the real test is to see how the colors are gonna look compared to the markers. So let's get straight into that, shall we? Okay, I apologize for recording in the wrong angle. So as you can see, the markers tend to bleed a lot, but I do not blame that on the marker. I blame that on the paper. As I could say, it's type of paper that it's very woodsy. It bleeds a lot. I do have marker paper, but for this challenge, I'm only using art supplies I got from Temu. So yeah, but as you can see, there is somewhat of a good blend there. I tried to blend. I chose these colors because I just really want to stick with that purple. Also made Hinata's hair a little wavier. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to do with the skin. I'm trying not to let the bleeding bother me. I try not to let these little art mistakes really bother me, especially because, you know, this is just for a challenge. So let's continue, shall we? Also, I am doing these unspoken so you guys could just enjoy the rest of the video, okay? We go, the final reveal. I did the outline in another marker that I own, but here she is. Hinata. I also used a gel white pen to cover some parts of bleeding, but didn't always work. But here she is. I'm really proud of how she came out. Definitely a lot of bleeding. This notebook, I highly recommend don't use alcoholic markers on this type of notebook. If you were to see this on Temu, like as you can see, like very woody type paper, don't use alcohol markers on it because, oh my god, look at that bleeding. Thank god I had this piece of plastic. Even the ink went on the plastic. Damn, that's how flimsy this paper is. So don't recommend this paper for alcohol markers, but I might redo this challenge with actual marker paper. But I really like how she came out. Yay. And finally, we're at the final thoughts. So what would I give the rating of the Temu items? First of all, these flat liner 12 pack, pretty good, not that bad. They did, I liked how you could have colored line art in traditional drawings now. To me, that's cool. I always use like watercolor pens for that. They kind of work the same way, but personally, I prefer my watercolor pens a little bit more because they get more color variation. Secondly, the paper. I think it works better as an actual sketchbook, such as pencils, pens, maybe even charcoal. If you work with charcoal, that's a good choice for it. But I would not use alcohol markers on it. Maybe watercolor, maybe paint. But I think this type of sketchbook is better as a sketchbook. You know what I mean? let's say mixed media, but it doesn't seem to hold up alcohol markers very well. Now finally, the Touch 60 pack. And I ain't gonna lie, Touch, you guys' markers aren't that bad. It's pretty good. I'm very impressed. The colors were very easy to, despite being bullet nibs, I didn't have any problem blending with them. The bullet nibs were pretty sharp in my opinion, so it was kind of like, oh, somewhat of a brush pen, you know. They get the job done. They definitely get the job done. I like how hard the color is. It doesn't leave room to much streakiness. Looking at this drawing, it doesn't seem there's a lot of streak in it. Seems that when the color, you put it down, the colors tend to blend super well together, and that's what I kind of like. So what would I give the rating? Final rating, this is a good 7 out of 10. The markers themselves, also a 7 out of 10. But the notebook, the sketchbook, I'm going to be honest here, I think I had to give it a 4 out of 10. So yeah. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment if you like this video, what more you want to see. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really trying to upload more and stuff. Also follow all my socials below, especially my Ko-fi. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, everybody.